Africa, a continent that holds 30% of the world's mineral reserves. Its economies are growing faster than any other region of the world except for East Asia. But a report by the Africa Progress Panel, chaired by the former Secretary-General of the United Nations, Kofi Annan, says Africa needs to manage its natural resources wealth better and improve the lives of everyone in the region.
Africa's resource wealth can lift millions out of poverty. It can build shared prosperity and bring hope to future generations. It is eminently possible. We can do it. But it will take bold leadership, and it means building up proper governance, solidifying democracy, embracing transparency and accountability.
The 10-member Africa Progress Panel promotes equitable and sustainable development in Africa. The report found that in some African countries, revenues for natural resources were widening the gap between rich and poor. Although much has been achieved in the continent, the last decade of highly impressive growth has not brought comparable improvements in health, education and nutrition. In spite of the economic boom, Africa loses twice as much in illicit financial outflows as it receives in international aid. Oil and minerals could mean less dependence on aid in future, but only if problems like tax avoidance, corruption and poor governance are tackled. And more money should be spent on improving the manufacturing sector as well as education and health.
Africa has the possibility to really take charge of its own destiny economically. But it will depend on a couple of things: good governance, determination to get more value for money, to get more of the revenues that accrue from the extractive industries, and use that for the improvement of the conditions of the African people.
But changes are being made. Africa's leaders have already adopted the Africa mining vision to try and clean up the industry. But transparency and accountability have to improve across the board.